So right now it's my wife and I living here with my stepson, who's about 18 and a half. It's we rent a three-bedroom, sort of two-bath little family home here in Palo Alto. We have a pet, small dog, who we've had, I guess, 11, 12 years. We take a lot of pictures. I would say I take maybe 10% of the pictures. My wife takes about 90%. We use it mostly through iPad, iPhone. Uh, we don't have a dedicated camera anymore. I'd say one of the most difficult things in the past 5, 6, 7 years is, um, sort of tracking. Like, it's really easy to take pictures on the phone. And with PhotoStream, they sort of, by brute force, just make sure you have like the last 1,000, I guess, pictures. It's not always clear how to get those pictures somewhere where you'd like them to be. So I would say that's actually the hardest part, really, which is sort of cataloging and organizing the photos in a way that's natural. Well, Fireside, and I think I touched on it a little bit, just out of turn a bit there, but just saying that um, it's a way to bring our photos that we've taken over many years now, actually, to bring it into our regular home life, as opposed to sort of having to do an active sort of task or activity in order to see them. Um, it's actually increased the value of those photos because we actually see them now, and yeah, we really like it a lot. I mean, and whenever people come over, they always stop and they look, and then it starts a conversation or something. And for us, we'll be sitting around sometimes and just see it and say, "Oh, remember that?" And then it makes, "Oh, maybe we should try that again." It's like it creates more interaction for everybody in our family. I wouldn't mind seeing it a bigger screen. I know that would change the cost of the thing, but I would like to see a bigger screen. I would like to see, it's hard to say in terms of how it would be better as a piece of hardware. In some ways, that simplicity is really marvelous. Big, complicated rows of buttons would be a disaster, in my opinion. I mean, you wouldn't want that. On your hand, having it to be controlled by the phone or an iPhone app, or of course an Android app, that would be pretty cool too, as long as it was super simple and super easy to work. So it's something we're used to having now. I mean, yeah, it's sort of like saying, well, what if you couldn't, look at your pictures for a while? Because it's so easy through Fireside that, it completely knocks out the time you would have spent sitting down. Oh, I want to check some photos in my gallery, which would be really rare anyway. Now it's like zero. You just never, we feel like we never really do that. I'm getting a lot more out of my photos than I've ever gotten before. And that's the key. I mean, for me, it was always sort of a low payoff thing. I'm not a big Facebook user. I don't spend a lot of time looking at photos. And now I get to get all the value of my photos and my wife's photos. And I actually feel like I'm more willing to bear some of the cost of getting them. The time spent, you're walking around, you stop, you're doing photos. I find myself, oh yeah, but that would look nice, later on. So.